Ok, ça devrait marcher.
When the performance starts. How many books do you have?
Vous reconnaissez la musique du film Amélie? Oui. Ok, un peu de musique. Ça continue. Okay. Good evening, inductees, friends, and family. Thank you all for being here today. It feels weird, you all know me. I'm Dr. Sheila Turek, French professor and faculty moderator. Before we begin the official ceremony, I'd like to honor 4 students who have generously volunteered their time to meet with intermediate students in weekly conversations. Please stand when you hear your name. Kai Anderson, Haley Barnett, Brooke Espe, Belle Sipnewski. Okay, these students have been true language ambassadors, and I'd like to ask them to come forward to receive their honorary ribbons. Come on forward. Yes, there you go. There you go. And you. And you. Oui, de bien. Félicitations. Okay, wonderful. Our students have really appreciated the work you've done with them. It gives them a chance to talk to somebody who's not me, which is really great for them, their own age, and they've really given me great feedback about working with you, so thank you. I know it's a big portion of your time, and I really do appreciate it. Next on our program, we have 2 students who will be providing a cultural touch with French-inspired entertainment for us today. First, we have Brooke Tlachac, who will be playing 2 songs on the violin and flute. So, please put your hands together for Brooke. And if somebody could just make sure that the recording is, the video is focused on her so we can hear.
Okay, with the piece first.
Whichever you prefer.
All right.
Prochaine chanson sera sur violon. Quel talent! doing Le Temps de l'Amour by Françoise Hardy. Should we hear me that part? Because I paid for anybody to do it.
All for us.
C'est le temps de l'amour, le temps des copains et de l'aventure. Quand le temps va et vient, on ne pense à rien, malgré ses blessures. Car le temps de l'amour, c'est long et c'est court, ça dure toujours, on s'en souvient. On se dit que 20 ans, on est les rois du monde. Et qu'éternellement, il y aura dans nos yeux tout le ciel bleu. C'est le temps de l'amour, le temps des copains et de l'aventure. Quand le temps va et vient, on ne pense à rien, arrête ses blessures. Quand le temps de l'amour, c'est long et c'est court, ça dure toujours, on s'en souvient. Un beau jour, c'est l'amour, et le cœur va plus vite. Car le vide suit son cours, et l'on est tout heureux d'être amoureux. C'est le temps de l'amour, le temps des copains et de l'aventure. Quand le temps va et vient, on ne pense à rien, malgré ses blessures. Car le temps de l'amour, c'est long et c'est court, ça dure toujours, on s'en souvient. On s'en souvient. On s'en souvient. On s'en souvient. On s'en souvient.
Thank you so much, performer. Are you adjusting our camera? Oh, thank you so much for performing, sharing your considerable talents with us tonight. It's such a treat. I wanted to try this, and thank you for your generosity. We'll begin the official ceremony now. Tonight I would like to welcome these three students into Pi Delta Phi. The French Honor Society, a little bit of history. Pi Delta Phi is the oldest collegiate honor society for a modern language in the whole United States. Founded in 1906 at UC Berkeley. This chapter of Pi Delta Phi, Epsilon Mu, was installed in 1967, but had not been active since 1990 until 2005, when we reactivated the chapter with 9 students. I had been here 2 years only, but we need a society. So in order to qualify to be a member of Pi Delta Phi, students must have a 3.0 average in French and be in the top third of their class. This Whitewater chapter, UW-Whitewater chapter, now has 97 members, so 100 maybe next year. Tonight we have 3 regular inductees, 3 students who have shown extraordinary interest, aptitude, and enthusiasm for French language and culture. They represent the type of student every professor dreams of having. It's true, students who challenge, question, and discover. Their excitement and dedication affecting every single one in the class in a positive way. They bring a thirst for learning and a palpable energy to the classroom, and it has been a genuine pleasure to know them and work with them. It's true. Being a small department has its advantages. Professor Betty and I have been fortunate to be able to get to know students both in class and through the French Club. So studying and teaching a foreign language provides insights about yourself and others that you don't get from studying other disciplines. Communicating in a foreign language can often leave you feeling exposed and vulnerable. So there's an element of trust and disclosure in every interaction. It's not always easy, especially in the beginning, to feel as though your true personality and intellect shine through when you're speaking a foreign language, which is an often frustrating aspect of language learning. Inside, you may yearn to exclaim about the wonders of nuance in Proust's À la recherche du temps perdu, while you feel maybe capable only of saying, it was a good story. I have 2 brothers and a dog and a sister, and I have hunger. So afterwards, you second guess yourself, wondering if you use le instead of la, or a instead of de, or passé composé instead of imparfait, of course. And what in the world do you call that accent that has 2 dots over an I anyway? Ah, okay. It's not always easy to retain one's sang-froid during the process. These students, however, have not only learned to communicate effectively, but have revealed their personality, sense of humor, creativity, and intelligence through their diligence and excellence. I'm extremely proud of them, and I'm thrilled to present them with this award. Félicitations à tous. After I read the official induction ceremony language in French, I'll briefly introduce the inductees. I think this is the slide, okay. Cliquez, s'il vous plaît. Oh, it's me who has to click. Néophytes, c'est notre grand plaisir de vous souhaiter la bienvenue. Notre société d'honneur, reconnaissant le succès que vous avez obtenu dans vos études et l'amour que vous portez à la culture francophone, est heureuse de vous admettre au monde de ses initiés. Ayant accepté cet honneur, vous vous êtes aussi acquis des devoirs. Le voici. Vous devez faire de votre mieux pour répandre la connaissance profonde et vivante de la culture française, entretenir des sentiments fraternels pour les autres membres de la société et respecter notre Constitution. Si vous acceptez les devoirs, répondez « Je les accepte ».
Je les accepte.
Ok, oui. Maintenant, je vais vous donner quelques renseignements sur l'objet, l'organisation et l'histoire de Pi Delta Phi. Pi Delta Phi a pour but de reconnaître et de signaler le mérite dans l'étude de la langue française, de la littérature et de la civilisation francophone chez les étudiants américains et de favoriser le développement des liens entre les peuples américains et ceux de langue française. Nos membres réguliers, et les anciens, sont des étudiants universitaires qui, pendant leur carrière, se sont distingués dans l'étude de la langue française et des sujets s'y rapportant étroitement. Quelles sont les convictions et les aspirations qui animent notre société? C'est avant tout l'amour de la langue et de la culture francophone. Profitons de l'occasion qui nous est offerte de rappeler l'éclat avec lequel la langue française brille toujours aux yeux du monde. Premièrement, nous allons Grace Busch. I first met Grace in fall 2022 in French 452, post-revolution art, literature, and ideas, and she quickly became an integral member and contributor to our delightful esprit de classe. With her inquisitive mind and lively spirit, I respected her dedication to the literature as a writer and francophile. Oh no, I'm sorry. Pardon. Ah, merde. Pardon. Voilà. Ah. And I, okay, I respect her dedication to the literature as a writer and francophile, and I admired her continued proficiency in French. Un moment. Voilà. J'ai besoin d'une pastille. Pardon. J'avais peur que ça arriverait. Voilà. Les lozenges. Lozenges. Pastille. I'll edit this one. Just.
Yeah.
glad I didn't sing? You are. Aren't you glad you didn't have this? Yes. You have your lovely voice to remember. Okay, take two. I respected her dedication to literature as a writer and Francophile, and I admired her continued proficiency in French. She continued with contemporary French politics and society and the Paris travel study. And I got to know her in and out of class through her vice presidentship, I don't know if that's a word, of the French club and as a travel companion. As a French speaker, in Paris she emerged as one of the group leaders and wrapped Paris around her like an elegant Hermès scarf, flourishing and sparkling in the footsteps of so many artists and writers before her. When she declared a French major, I was thrilled. She enrolled in the translation class where her skills as a writer showed a particular sensitivity to the importance of le mot juste, and her final project on Bible translation showed an impressive attention to detail. I always look forward to reading her assignments and appreciate her perspective. Grace is double majoring in French and creative writing, has served as our department's representative on the Dean's Council, has received the Burton-held Study Abroad Scholarship, and will be studying in Aix-en-Provence for 4 weeks this summer. Yay! So, félicitations! Okay, attends. Je me touche le nez. Pay attention to what goes on behind the scenes. Brooke Espe. Brooke came to Whitewater in fall of 2022 and enrolled in French 251. She seemed a little shy at first, but she quickly shone as a student who constantly strove to improve her French. Almost from the beginning, Brooke communicated with me solely in French, even in emails, and I might say very accurate French. And I witnessed how meticulously she mastered the finer points of grammar and vocabulary in her written and oral expression. Among her many accomplishments in French is being the first student to complete an assignment, often a week ahead of time. I noticed that early on and have teased her about it for 2 years now. Probably getting a little old, right? We'll need one more. Oh, this is probably your last semester with me in French, right? No. Brooke has shown her international identity, not just as an international business major and French minor, but by her experience studying abroad in Hertfordshire and her work as a global ambassador here on campus. Her work has always been impeccable, and I was particularly impressed with her final portfolio in the French Professional Purposes class, which included a detailed report on the green initiatives utilized by the company AXA. Do you remember that? I was also fortunate to have her in the translation class and in phonetics this semester. No matter the subject, Brooke excelled. Brooke consistently challenged the class and me with her thoughtful, insightful contributions and questions and her wry sense of humor. She graduates in December, and I'm so thrilled for her. Congratulations. Got an 11th-hour photo. I actually met Hannah when she was still in high school. She participated in our Partners in Education PI program at Waterford Union with Madame Morgan, where students can get college credit for high school classes. At Whitewater, she dove right in with grammar classes and a modern French literature class, where she excelled, including her careful analysis of a poem by Jean-Pierre Simenon. Je cite, oui, je sais que la réalité a des dents pour mordre, que s'il gèle, il fait froid, et que un et un font deux. J'adore ça. Where she deftly guided us through a detailed description of the various stylistic aspects of his work. But I wasn't prepared for her enthusiastic reaction to the phonetics class. As a communication sciences and disorders major, Hannah was naturally drawn to the finer points of pronunciation and gave a spectacular presentation on the Québécois dialect, even demonstrating the phonetic differences from standard French during the presentation. Her oral communication is impeccable, especially the elusive U sound. Tu l'as bien étudié. Hannah. Hannah also spent some time in France last summer and is a regular French club participant, which gave me the chance to see her even after she finished the minor. So yay. Hannah graduates next month and plans to pursue a graduate degree in her field. We'll miss her in French club and on campus, but I wish her the best of luck in her continued studies. Félicitations pour ton diplôme, Anna. Ouais. Okay, we have the cérémonie officielle. En français. En français. Néophytes de Pi Delta Phi, nous avons essayé de vous indiquer la valeur intellectuelle et spirituelle qui se trouve dans la culture française. Ce chapitre, dont vous allez être membre, a pour emblème le coq gaulois et 3 fleurs de lys, comme ça, qui portent les lettres grecques, Pi Delta Phi, ou Pi Delta Phi. Le coq et la fleur de lys sont des symboles traditionnels de la France. Le coq gaulois de notre bannière proclame notre devise, Pi Delta Phi. Ces lettres sont pour nous le symbole du devoir qui nous incombe comme membres de cette société, faire rayonner la connaissance de la langue française et des cultures francophones. Ces 3 lettres sont les initiales des 3 mots grecs. J'ai dû avoir un peu d'aide parce que je ne parle pas grec. Robenomen, diakriti, philoralati. Cette phrase grecque veut dire « Avançons, amis fidèles de la culture française ». Les bougies. Ces 3 bougies représentent les 3 couleurs du drapeau de la République française. Elles symbolisent aussi les 3 grands concepts humains qui sont nés au cœur de la France et qui ont exercé tant d'influence sur notre propre vie. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Nous allons, I don't know why I say no, it's just me. Je vais retirer la bleue et la rouge pour avancer la blanche seule. Lumière symbolique de la sagesse et de la vérité que la France a donnée au monde entier. Néophytes et anciens membres, veuillez vous lever. You can stay sitting. Oui. Oui. Et maintenant, comme tant d'autres avant vous, veuillez répéter le serment suivant. Je promets de faire. Oui. Je promets de faire.
Tout ce qui sera en mon pouvoir pour répandre la culture française et celle du monde francophone.
Oui, Grace, Brooke et Hannah, par les mêmes pouvoirs et en reconnaissance de nombreux services que vous avez rendus aux étudiants de notre communauté et à la francophonie, je vous déclare membre régulier de Pi Delta Phi et digne de jouir des droits et privilèges de notre ordre. Ok, on peut s'asseoir. Maintenant, les nouveaux membres recevront les insignes de la société. Je vais en ordre alphabétique. Grace. Oui. Oui. Photo. Brooke. Voilà. Et Hannah. Oh oui, après les photos sont très importantes. Et Hannah. Oui, le mois prochain. Alors, it's a little scientific. Okay. Merci, félicitations. Ok. Avec ces formalités, se termine la cérémonie d'initiation. Thank you, all of you, for your hard work and dedication. Thank you, guests and musical entertainment, for your support. Félicitations à toutes et à la prochaine. Un peu de musique.